Welcome to our fourth unit of the year called Weather and Climate for Grade 3. Throughout this unit, we're going to be focusing on the main question, on the driving question, how can and do weather changes affect you? So when we're thinking about weather, it's not necessarily just going to be the large storms that you might see in a picture here, but even our climate and how our Wisconsin weather specifically changes us and affects the way we live. Some of the key words that you're going to be learning throughout the unit are going to be climate, weather, hazard, weather patterns, seasons, and almanac. The next couple pages are going to be a list of standards, which is going to be more for the teachers so that we can assess you based upon these standards. Your outcomes and goals for the whole unit are going to be I'll be able to describe the 4 seasons in Wisconsin and show different weather patterns in each one. I'll be able to describe in general the different climates of the world. I'll be able to describe different weather hazards and how they may affect me, and I will be able to create a solution to help people when weather hazards arise. This writing masterpiece is going to be a proposal letter that you would be writing to your mayor that has ideas on ways that you could prevent and help any extreme weather from occurring. It's not necessarily going to be to prevent the weather itself, because that's physically impossible for us at this point in time, but ways that we can help people to protect them in cases of weather. So each week you'll be completing little portions of that, and make sure that you stay up to date, because if you try to save this project all until the end, you'll probably feel very overwhelmed. So just keep pace with us. Your week 1 instructions are going to be learning about the different seasons. So this week you'll be learning about the 4 seasons and creating a presentation to show your understanding of them. It's going to be a pretty basic presentation. What I'd like you to do first is log into a Google presentation and create it, titling it The Seasons, and then you're going to log into Discovery Education and watch the 4 different videos. These are all about 10 minutes long, so you can choose to do this all in one day, or if you'd like to spread it out, it's not a bad idea. It's really up to you how you'd like to do that. After watching those videos, make sure you create your presentation and the different directions. You need to have a title page. You also have to have a page for each of the seasons, so that's 4 other pages. In each of those pages, you need to include what the season looks like through a picture, what humans do during the season, what animals do during that season, what plants do during that season, and try to describe what the temperature and weather patterns are like. Make sure that when you write your answers, you write in bullet points and not complete sentences. You shouldn't be writing in paragraphs on a slide, because remember, as a viewer, we don't want to read paragraphs. We want to see main points. For your literacy connection, which is about your letter, this week you're going to be learning about what letters look like. So the first thing I want you to do is create a Google document titled Notes, and then open the website and look to see what a professional letter looks like. And as you scroll down, it'll show you different parts of a letter. I'll just kind of quickly do that one. In this example, you can also see on the slide that I have for you right here. Oop, wrong one, sorry about that. Right on the right side here. I just made it a little smaller so you can take a look at it. Then, as you read through the example written by Mr. Jeter, list at least 5 different things that you see in the letter. Make sure to start just below where it states, here's a formal letter sample. These 5 important things are what you may be including in your future letter. So make sure you're looking at the structure of the letter, as well as some of the things that Mr. Jeter says within the letter. And you don't have to look specifically at the wording, but how he sets it up is what I'm really looking at here.